Hey, welcome back to my channel. All right, today I'm going to share with you my polish pickup video for 2024. So all the polishes that I bought in 2024 or that were on my wish list that I ended up duping and that I didn't end up buying. So I've been duping a lot more, and I will say that polish pickup last year was not that exciting to me. There were a lot of months that honestly I didn't even have anything on my wish list at all. And I was duping more and definitely buying less last year, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that. All right, so in January, I duped two polishes. The first one, I can't tell based on the swatch pictures that I used from the website. I can't tell what brand it is, but the first one was a soft purple with green shimmer, and then I was pretty happy with my dupes. I didn't buy that one. And then a sheer green with colorful flakies. That dupe I actually wore. It wasn't spot on, but I was happy enough with it that I didn't feel the need to buy the polish. And again, with that one, based off of the pictures, I can't tell what brand it was. I'm thinking it might have been Vanessa Molina, but I'm not quite sure. So January, I duped two and I didn't buy anything. And then in February, I duped four polishes. The first one was a cuticula, and it was a dark navy with colorful flakies. My dupe for that one was okay. It wasn't the best, but I still didn't buy the polish. And then I duped Rogue Lacquer, which was kind of like this really, really interesting tannish yellow, and then it had these really beautiful glowing like red shifting orange flakies. I was actually pretty happy with the dupe. The dupe was pretty good. However, I still just really wanted that polish, and I did end up buying it. So this is Rogue Lacquer's Aim High, and I already wore this one. I did a twin with Lisa last year, and I really love this one, you guys. It's so interesting and unique. Really, really like that one. So I'm glad I bought that one. Then I duped a pink with blue shimmer. I can't tell what polish it is, but I had a pretty spot-on dupe by Emily Damali. I didn't even have to do any kind of combo. It was just the polish that I had was almost a perfect dupe. And then the fourth one was a red eye lacquer, and it was a pale blue, and it had these really pretty kind of like yellowy green flakies and then black flakies. My dupe wasn't the greatest, but honestly, I feel like the year before, I think it was the year before, there were several polishes that were just like this one. Cuticula did one, and I ended up duping that one, and it was pretty spot on. And then I feel like there's a couple more throughout the year before. So this like color combo, even though my dupe for this one wasn't exact, that kind of like color combo has been really popular the last couple years. So I didn't end up getting that one either. Then in April, I actually duped six. That was a pretty good month where I was really enjoying most of the polish, or a lot of polishes. First one was by Crucible Designs, and that was like a dark, kind of like aqua, not quite turquoise, but like a dark aqua with these beautiful red shifting flakes. My dupe for that was okay. I feel like I probably should have added at least one more coat of the flakies to make it a little more, like to make the flakies a little more dense, and then I probably would have been a closer dupe. I didn't end up buying that one. And then there was a white with black flakies and iridescent flakies. My dupe for that one was okay. I didn't end up buying it, but looking at the pictures, I almost wish that I had. That was probably the one for last year that I kind of regret, not regret, that's a strong word. But I do wish that I had bought it. So if this polish were to come back for Rewind this year, I probably would buy it. Okay, then I duped a shimmery, glowy, dark aqua. My dupe for that one was okay. If I don't say the brand, it's because I can't tell in the pictures. My dupe for that one was decent. I was happy with that. Then I duped a cuticula, which was like a really pretty dusty, kind of like purple, or it was a purple. And then it had black flakies, and then had iridescent flakies. I actually duped this twice. My first dupe, I did not like. The purple was just way off. And then outside of my video, I don't believe I showed this in my video. In my video, I only did the one dupe, and I wasn't really happy with it. And then after the fact, I ended up duping it a second time, where I was going through my collection again, and I found a purple that was closer. So that dupe was much closer. I actually ended up wearing that dupe. That dupe was gorgeous. The polish, or the combo itself, was absolutely amazing. It actually ended up on my end of the year favorites video. However, the dupe still wasn't a perfect dupe, but I loved the polish, the combo that I chose so much that I'm fine with not having the original. Okay, then I duped a Bee's Knees lacquer, which was this really beautiful brown and had this intense green shimmer. My dupe was pretty good. I was happy with it. I ended up not buying the Bee's Knees lacquer, and I'm fine with that. And I actually wore that dupe as well. Then I duped Polish for Days, which was another kind of like bright navy with blue purpley flakes. We've seen that a lot in the last couple years. A lot of brands, in fact, Polish for Days themselves have already made a polish very similar to this. I wore that one, and I did not feel the need to buy the Polish for Days, even though my dupe wasn't spot on, it wasn't perfect. But the vibe was close enough, I didn't feel the need to buy. And then in July, I didn't bother duping anything. I simply just bought a polish from the year before that I had regretted not buying, and I'm so glad I finally bought it. It's another Rogue lacquer. This is Naked or Not, and this is so, so beautiful. I already wore this. I wore this last year. I did a twin with Lisa, and I wore this, no, I think it was a copycat. Yeah, we did a copycat combo, and I copied a mani that she did using this, and I wore this over purple, and it was beautiful. And honestly, I can't wait to wear this again on its own, just built up on its own. Absolutely beautiful, and I'm so glad that I bought this. All right, then let's see. In August, I duped 3. The first one was Nailed It, and it was like a really soft, sheer aqua with beautiful glowing iridescent flakies. I duped it. The dupe was okay. The color was a little off. The flakies, although they're iridescent, it was close. It wasn't exact. The vibe was sort of there, but I just kept thinking about this polish, and so I did end up buying it. This is Nailed It Flicker and Flash. Look how gorgeous this is, you guys. This is on my winter rack, and I definitely plan to wear this either this month or in February. Look how beautiful this is, you guys. So amazing. Okay, then I duped a Cuticula. It was this navy, again, another navy with kind of purpley turquoisey flakes. Not exact as the Polish for Days from whatever month was that? From April, but similar. It's the last couple years, this kind of like dark navy with purpley blue shifting flakes has been really, really popular. So my dupe was okay. It wasn't the best, but again, I just didn't feel the need to buy it. And then I duped Cadillacer, which was a gray with kind of orange glowing flakes and then black glitters. Okay, so this one, from the Polish Pickup website, the different swatches were so different depending on the swatcher. So some polish looked one way, and then other swatches looked another way, and then other swatches looked another way. They looked like 3 completely different polishes, so I did end up duping it 3 different ways. And honestly, all 3, sorry, my dogs, he got into something. Oh, he's eating a pine cone, great. Hold on. Okay, so I ended up duping it 3 ways, and each of the dupes were so beautiful. I loved all 3 of them. I think each one was pretty spot on for the inspiration picture that I used. And then I actually ended up wearing one of them. One of them was so spot on to the inspiration pic that it was just, honestly, like it was an exact dupe pretty much. And it was beautiful. I loved it. I ended up wearing that one, and I did not feel the need to buy the Cadillacer. All right, then in September, I duped 3. The first one, I don't know, I can't tell what the brand was. It was a dark blackened navy, really interesting, kind of like a black navy jelly. And then it had these bright lime green glitters and then purple flakies. You guys, I had a polish that was almost pretty much an exact dupe without having to do any kind of combo. I just simply wore the polish, and I already wore it. It was a glam polish, I forget what it was called, but the base was exactly the same. The lime green glitters were exactly the same. And then the kind of purple fuchsia, instead of being flakes, it was purple fuchsia glitters. You guys, it was pretty much exact. It was a spot on dupe, except for that it was glitters instead of flakies. And I loved it. It had been sitting in my untrieds for several years, and I'm so glad I finally wore it, and I did not feel the need to buy the polish. All right, then I duped Rogue Lacquer, which was this gorgeous red, green, and black flaky bomb. As soon as I saw it, I knew that I had to have it. Regardless of what my dupe was gonna look like, I knew that I just had to have this. It was gonna be perfect for Christmas. So my dupe actually was not spot on. However, I did actually really love the dupe, and I did end up putting it on my December rack, and I just didn't get to it, but hopefully I can wear it next year. You guys, this polish is absolutely amazing. I did end up buying it. Another Rogue Lacquer, you guys. Poison Apple. Look at this polish, you guys. This is just absolutely stunning. I did a twin with Lisa. We wore this in December. This was perfect. So this came out in September, so it would have been for October. So it was meant to be a Halloween polish. But we both knew that this was a perfect Christmas polish, and this was just absolutely amazing. I don't have swatch pictures of this on its own, but I'll insert the swatch picture of the combo that I wore this over. I wore it over a dark green, and it's just amazing. But I don't have swatches of this on its own yet. And honestly, I'm not gonna have time to get pictures before I upload this video, because it's already January, and I usually like to upload this video in December. All right, and then the last one that I tried to dupe for September was by Vanessa Molina, and it was this interesting like purple, and it had these beautiful kind of like green, yellow, orange shifting flakes. It looked so unique to me. My dupe was not great at all. I was not happy with the dupe at all, and I just kept thinking about it. It looks so, the swatch pictures just look so interesting and unique, so I did end up buying it. This is Vanessa Molina Hocus Pocus. And again, this is for October, so it's a Halloween polish. You guys, look at this. I swatched it. I don't have swatches of this one either. I swatched this on the nail wheel, you guys. I do not like this on the nail wheel. I just don't like it. I'm gonna have to swatch on my nails to see if I really like it. But as of now, just based on how it looks in the bottle and then how it looked on the nail wheel, I'm not happy with this. I kind of wish I hadn't bought it, but again, I need to at least wear it and get swatches of it at least before I can make that determination. But as of now, I'm not thinking that I love it. All right, and then I didn't have anything on my wish list in October, November, or December, so I didn't even record anything because I just didn't have anything that I wanted, that I was interested in. So that means for the year, I duped 18 polishes that were on my wish list that I was really interested in. I bought 5 of those 18, and that means that I didn't buy 13. So that's 13 less polishes that I did not bring into my collection. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I think I did pretty good. I'm really happy with only buying 5 the year before, since we're in January already. 2023, I had bought 8 polishes, and I said for 2024, my goal was to buy less than I bought the year before. So I bought 5. I'm really happy with that. I didn't buy 13, and I'm happy with that. So if you guys have any comments, leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.